And welcome to our District 30 Toastmasters Conference Spotlight. And tonight we are welcoming none other than Maureen Zappala. Maureen, thank you for joining us and thank you for keynoting at our 2025 Engage Toastmasters Conference here at District 30.
Well, thank you to you and your team, your members, the district council for inviting me because I would not come unless I was first invited. So there's that.
No, absolutely. You came highly recommended. And from what I understand, this is not your first time uh, presenting with District 30 at the conference. So could you please reintroduce yourself for those who were not there when you spoke last with us?
Yeah, I spoke. We were talking before we started recording. I don't remember the exact year. It was somewhere around 2011. I'm pretty sure it was 2011. And I was invited by Marty Ogborn. Do you
Okay.
guys know her?
Okay.
Delightful lady. Uh, she's like legendary in the Toastmasters world. We
Mhm.
met at one of the conventions prior to that. I was in the finals of the World Championship in
Oh,
2009, and I'm certain we met through that. And so she invited me to come speak at your district conference, and it was great. Loved it. Spoke at a town called Sandwich, Illinois, which who knew
sandwich.
there was a town called Sandwich, Illinois?
Absolutely. That's awesome. So thank you. This year we'll be at in Schaumburg, Illinois, at the Embassy Suites, Schaumburg on
Mhm.
Meacham Road, and we'll be there May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So everyone out there, if you haven't registered, please go to the District 30 website and register so that you can hear Maureen and our other presenters and educational workshops and all the fun that goes with conference. Now, Maureen, I just wanted to take a moment to help us get to know you a little better. And uh, I wanted to ask you, what are some of the topics that you may cover? And we know that you're world renowned for your imposter syndrome presentation. So, just share with us, what is that all about?
Well, I don't know if I'm world renowned, but I'm Google renowned. If you Google knows me, so if you go look for imposter syndrome speaker, you'll find me through Google. I don't know if you'll find me if you go across the pond, but yeah, that is my area of expertise. I'm a keynote speaker. I became a keynote speaker after being in the World Championship finals after
Mhm.
2009, because it was one of the existing world champions, Mark Brown, who has gone on to become a dear, dear, dear friend of mine. In fact, I just saw him. He was here in Las Vegas last weekend, and I live in Vegas. Uh,
Nice.
it was his encouragement. He said, "You have a great message, you've got great presence, and the world needs to hear you on bigger stages, stages that pay." And that got my attention. Ooh, really?
Hmm.
So I launched on this journey to find out about this world of paid professional speaking. I originally started speaking about leadership.
Okay.
Bored myself because there were so many leadership speakers out
Hmm.
there, and there was really nothing to set me apart. And then I read a book about overcoming imposter syndrome.
Mm.
That's what was the inciting incident for me to change my topic to that specific part. It's a mindset issue. It's when smart people don't feel smart. It's when
Mm.
they think, I don't know if I'm qualified for this job. I think I got the job because I knew somebody or because I had a lucky day. And
Hmm.
instead of owning their skills, abilities, and qualifications, instead of internalizing their success, they externalize it. And when you externalize it like that, when you attribute it to outside reasons, you fail to really embrace the fact that you deserve the role, the position, the job, the title, the paycheck that you've worked hard for. And you feel like a fake. That's where imposter comes from. So
Okay.
I know that feeling well when I'm a former rocket scientist from NASA years ago.
Oh, wow.
Every day I walk into work and I think, oh my gosh, why did they hire me? Because I didn't really believe I was qualified, even though everything on paper said that I was.
Mm.
So it was a distorted thought pattern. So I
Wow.
teach people now how to overcome, how to change that thought pattern. And that's what we'll be talking about at District 30, because even though I know you're not rocket scientists, well, I don't know, maybe you are. I don't know much about the makeup of your audience. There's probably, I'm certainly certain there's brilliant, qualified, elevated, celebrated, educated people. But the thing about Toastmasters, it can
Mm-hmm.
make even the smartest people feel stupid because it's
Mm,
so different. It's so structured, it's so regimented. There are people that have been in it for a long time. They know what they're doing, and I don't. I'm new, and oh, I don't think I could take on that
mm,
role or that responsibility. Oh no, I'm not qualified. I'm not good at public speaking. I'm not good at leading a meeting. Well, no, maybe not, but that's why you're here.
mm-hmm.
You're here to
Mm-hmm.
learn. But
That's right.
anytime there's a change or a transition in your professional world, whether you go from like one job to another, or one industry to another, or from a professional paid working environment to this crazy nutty place where they applaud everything and give out ribbons and have red cards and yellow cards. And you think, oh, I don't know if I fit in. Anytime there's a transition, you're going to
Mm,
feel that imposterish voice.
mm-hmm.
So I've got strategies to de-escalate it, to walk it backwards so that you can push forward through that fear and stand firm and embrace the opportunity to grow and change and learn, as well as fail, because failure is part of success,
Sure.
but it takes a lot of the fear out of even just being a Toastmaster.
Wow. Wow, that is inspiring and fascinating. Thank you for the deep dive. We don't want to give too much away because we want everybody to come and get the goods
Oh, they're going to
when.
get good goods. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you got to come. It's going to be a great session. It's packed with strategies you could use that day to change. I say you change the trajectory of your future, which
Hmm.
sounds like very bloviating and bigger than life. I don't know, man, it works. People
Wow,
tell me that was amazing. So I'm excited to bring it to my Toastmaster family in Chicago.
that's fascinating. Thank you, Maureen. And I think everybody can relate to what you're saying. Everybody, we all can. We've all been there, and I'm glad that you were able to find that space and make that pivot. And it's interesting that it came out of competing.
Yep.
Now, what was your road or your journey uh, through Toastmasters and into competition at that level?
Um,
How was that
That's a,
for you?
I love that question because it's kind of a short story. I
Oh,
joined Toastmasters in January of, I don't remember what year. It's been a while. I've kind of jumped in and out. I think it
hmm.
was January of 1997. February, March, April, in the middle of our no, it's February. 6 weeks later, I I entered our
Wow.
club contest. It was table topics, because
Okay.
there's very low bar of entry for that kind, and I won. And I thought, how did that happen? I don't even know what I'm doing. And I
I
got
love it.
hooked. So,
Mm,
it was a short story. Join the club, enter the contest, won a trophy. Oh, I'm hooked. It was kind of addictive. And so I just kind of kept competing in different contests. I
mm,
loved the Toastmaster feel. I loved the programming. At the time, it was actually even before the old manual. It was the old program, but it's morphed and it's, become definitely more contemporary and more well, I don't know if user friendly is the right word. Sometimes not so user friendly, but it meets the needs of the individual. So, I'm 100% sold on Toastmasters. I think everybody in the world should join at
yes.
least for 6 months. Nobody needs
Sure.
to go crazy with it like I did. I finished my first 10 speeches in it took 56 weeks. I mean, it was
Oh,
crazy.
wow. Yeah.
So, yeah, I was on a mission.
You went and got your CC right away. Very
Hmm.
nice. Very nice. I think, I agree with you. Everybody should at least be able to take advantage of the Toastmasters educational offering. Just give it 6 months at least and see where it takes you because I've seen this organization change people's lives.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's why I'm here. And so it changed your life too,
It
from
absolutely did. I mean,
what
not
I'm
just
hearing.
professionally and not just because of not just skill wise.
Hmm.
I'm an engineer. We are not known for those verbal skills. Somehow Toastmasters beat the engineer out of me and replaced it with somebody who could communicate. But the better thing is, some of my best friends have come from Toastmasters.
Yes.
Without a doubt, hands down, the finest people, my best friends, are from clubs and district events, and certainly going to the international convention. I was thinking about this morning. My birthday happened to be yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I
Uh,
appreciate that. I didn't say that to get that. I said
No,
it to make a
but
point, which is kind of a cool point. But the the texts, the messages, the posts started showing up on my feed and on my phone. Let's see, what day was yesterday? It was Monday. Started showing up on Sunday because half a world away, it was already my birthday. I have
hmm
friends all over the world. That's just the coolest thing.
yes, that's an amazing thing that comes with Toastmasters membership. And you were able to do it even maybe before we got into COVID and everything
Oh
was
yeah, long before COVID. Yeah.
online. So that's
Hmm.
really another testament to the power of Toastmasters. And so happy to hear your story. And now the one thing, that you did mention you're an engineer, you're a rocket scientist. How did that happen? And you're right. I mean, we don't see engineers often, uh, in Toastmasters. Uh,
Hmm.
so
Well,
so
they're there.
what is that?
They're there. I mean, certainly it covers many different fields, so they're there, but
Mhm.
they tend to be the quieter ones, unlike
That's a good
me.
point.
So yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
it it was a childhood dream to be an engineer. So I was one of those rare kids that from when I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be an engineer. And I went to work and made it happen. Went through school, went to college, got a degree, interviewed at NASA, got the job, fell in love with jet engines and propulsion in general. So I had a great career at NASA. I loved it. Worked on fascinating aerospace projects, some defense projects, everything related to an airplane engine. I love airplane engine. I love airplane engine.
Okay.
I need a
Oh,
hobby.
and the love just comes out. It pours out of you. Thank you for such vibrant, wonderful energy. And this is another wonderful thing I love about Toastmasters. We learn from each other.
Yeah.
And so you would be able to, maybe give us a lecture on jet propulsion systems at the
Oh, I
conference. I
totally
don't know.
could. I totally could.
I don't know if everybody wants to hear it,
And
but
it
I
might
would
even
love
be
to hear
fun. I don't know. We'll see.
it.
For me, I know for sure. We'll see about everybody else. Big snooze fest.
No, no, not at all. No, no one's going to sleep on you. Thank you again, Maureen. I want to make sure also, because there's so much that we want to hear from you and are looking forward to sharing that. We want to make sure everyone comes out to the conference. Uh, Maureen, you are quite busy that weekend also.
I
So
am.
you're
Boy,
doing
oh
two
boy. Yeah.
conferences in one weekend. Can you share a little bit about that journey?
Yeah,
How's that?
I was born into Toastmasters back in Cleveland in District 10.
Mhm.
I moved to Las Vegas 5 years ago. And when I got the accredited speaker designation last August at the TI convention, my home district, my birthing district, my heartbeat, Ohio, OH, they invited me back to speak at our spring conference there, and I was
Wow.
delighted. Did not realize that it was the same weekend as yours. But we were
Hmm.
able to negotiate and work out the schedule. So
Yes.
I'm going to fly from Vegas to Cleveland. Actually, I still have family back there. Both my
Mm.
kids are still in Ohio, so I'm going to go
Okay.
visit with them,
Great.
speak at my conference in District 10 on Saturday morning. I'll be able to stick around for the contest. I'm happy about that. And then jump on a plane and be in Chicago Saturday night, and I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for you guys on Sunday.
I love it. I love it. That's wonderful. Just, again, looking forward to this wonderful weekend, May the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the Schaumburg Embassy Suites on Meacham Road. Again, I say that for everyone who's listening, just to make sure you know where it is and when it is. We'll see you Friday evening through Sunday afternoon. And so make sure you catch Maureen. And before we wind down, I wanted to make sure that we uh, shared a little bit about where to find you. And you've got a beautiful website, uh,
Thank you.
very nicely done website. And I'm just going to share my screen so that everyone can see that beautiful website. And I will hide my controls. And this is maureenz.com. And
Yeah,
so,
that's the home base for everything related to me, my topics, um, my blog is there, links to my YouTube, my products that I have. I've written 5 books. I have
wow.
I know it's kind of cool. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
that's very
Cool.
cool.
It's very fun. A lot of work. A lot of work.
Sure, sure.
Um, but yeah, so I've got two of the books are about imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Um, one book is about the history of Ohio State University football, which, oh,
Really?
I know. And I didn't even go there. I'm just a big fan. So yeah, that was a fun
Wow.
project to work on.
That's amazing. And I am particularly interested in that one as a Michigan alum.
Oh no.
I am. It's all love. It's all
Oh,
love.
okay. We can still
But
be friends.
yes, we can still be friends. Absolutely. It's just that one Saturday after Thanksgiving every year. But this is wonderful. I just wanted everybody to see uh, your website and very, very nicely done, and all the
Thank you.
resources that you need to get to know and understand Maureen and to reach out to contact Maureen. You may want to have Maureen come and talk to your group or your company,
Hmm.
anyone out there. And so,
Yeah, you could
uh,
also sign up for my newsletter. I don't send it out regularly. It's more of a wheneverly kind of
mhm,
newsletter,
whenever,
but it's
I love that.
best way to stay on top of the topic and, the fun things that I'm out there in the world doing.
Still can't believe you're a NASA rocket scientist, but it's amazing. It's totally
It's all I
amazing.
know how to do. My goodness gracious, it's all I know.
Oh goodness. So I did want to make sure I shared that with everyone. Uh, remember to come out to our District 30 conference. It's called Engage, and that's because we're going to be engaging with Maureen. We're going to be asking her questions, and we're going to be listening intently to everything that she says because she's chock full of great information and great energy. So thank you, Maureen.
Thank you,
You know,
Robert. This was great.
we look forward to meeting you in person and working with you that weekend and seeing you at conference. And do you have any parting words before we sign off for the
Oh, I'm
evening?
just thrilled and excited to come on back out to the Midwest
Hmm.
and to my extended Toastmaster family. We're going to have a great time.
Yes, absolutely. Totally great time. All right. Thank you, Maureen, and thank you, District 30 Toastmasters. We're going to sign off and we will see you at conference.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.